Hi, welcome back to my channel, The Reclusive Crafter. My name's Dawn. The channel's all about crafting, mainly junk journaling, but lots of other things as well. I mentioned in a previous video that I'd come across this magazine. I promised that I would do a little bit of a walkthrough for you. It's called Daphne's Diary. There's loads and loads of things in this. This one is actually just number 4, so I think it's a relatively new magazine. And if you look at the pricing, I don't know if you can see that, it's £10.95 in the UK, Australia $23.99, which may sound a lot, but in the broader scheme of things, I suppose if you go out for coffees during the day when you're at work, etc., you know, it's not an awful lot for what you're getting for your money, to be fair. And I really don't do all of that, so for me this was a little treat. And I'm going to walk you through it. Like I say, that there are absolutely loads of things. I would like to say right up front, I am not sponsored. This is purely something that I've fallen across while I've been looking through the internet and part of my crafting journey. And I just thought it would be something really nice to share with other crafters, because there are so many different things that you can do with it. So the book itself it's got little inserts and things that you get with it as well. This is a page of stickers. You can subscribe to the magazine as well. There's a company called Unique Magazines. I'll put the link in the below the video for you, where you can actually subscribe to various months and get it at a more reduced rate, which makes it even better value. But there are, I don't know if you can see this, it's just huge. It's a beautiful poster, absolutely lovely, which could be used in crafting, either as a complete poster, or you could cut elements out of it and use it as ephemera. This is a little page of stickers, which I thought was lovely and lends itself to lots of different things. And as you go through the magazine, there are lots and lots of different bits, especially for journal crafters, that you can cut out and use for ephemera, etc., or borders. There's lots and lots of things. If you do scrapbooking, lots of bits and pieces that you can cut out for scrapbooking. There are recipe ideas in here. There are so many things. I've just completed my recipe keeper journal. For those of you that haven't seen it, I'll put a link in. Do pop along and have a look. But again, a lot of these would be absolutely brilliant for that type of thing, and I did actually use a couple of cards from here to pop into my journal, which I think worked really well. But all these little borders and things, if you do journaling, could be used similar to what you would use washi tape and things like that. There are pictures, there are little things to do. This is a wheel of time, which you can make yourself, and you can actually cut this out. I don't know what weight card this is, but the pages are, I don't know if you can hear that, but they are very, very thick. And this is actually a project in the magazine. Beautiful backings. And even if you don't use it for the projects that they are suggesting, you can use these things for so many other things as well. Again, beautiful board around here for crafting. And I'm only going to give you just a quick walk through it. Like I say, it was just something that I came across that I just thought was lovely and can be utilised in so many different ways. I just thought it would be a shame not to share it. It's always nice to share ideas, and I mean this here would make a lovely little border on a journal page. There's some lovely little pictures here which could be cut out and used for little tuck-ins, or just to decorate a page in your journal. Little poems and things that could be used. These are absolutely lovely. That would make a lovely journal card. And again, for typically for the recipe keeper journal that I've just completed, these sort of things to cut out and slip in as journal cards would have been absolutely lovely as well. The writing itself in here puts me in mind a little bit of the Edith Holden books. Not quite the same, but again, these could be ripped out and used in journaling. Little diagrams or little illustrations. Borders again, beautiful borders all throughout the magazine. It really is a joy to go through and to have a look and just use your imagination really as to how different things could be used. I mean, there are so many things in here that I'm planning to use in diaries. They've got little illustrations here, little birds that can cut out, and this is actually double paged. So you've got, if you look at this little green bird here and go to the top, it's in exactly the same place but in the reverse image, but two different designs, which is absolutely lovely. And that could be used for things like paper clips. You could do invisible paper clips for that type of thing, or even, like I say, just decorate your journals with them. Again, the backgrounds are lovely. They could be utilised for all sorts of things. If you were to fussy cut some of these little bits and pieces out, they would be really nice to use as well. Different ideas for around the home. Beautiful picture there. You could utilise the poppy perhaps. And again, just little bits and pieces that you can just cut out and use. Even that little section there would be lovely as a little tuck spot in a journal. Lots of little hats and things to cut out for ephemera. Little ideas as to what to do with things around the house. Again, more recipe ideas. They've got journal card ideas, so these are a couple of little postcards, and they actually give you the bits on the back as well, so you've got the whole thing there rather than it just being the front design. You've got the whole thing there. You could stick a stamp on there and just put a few little ephemera bits on there to pop into your diaries or your journals or your scrapbooks, and just use them for journaling space. Again, another lovely little illustration there that could be cut out and used in your scrapbooking or journals. All the edgings can be used similarly to washi tape, and borders. Little pictures there that could be used in journals as well. Another little idea, I think that's a paper mache, yeah, paper mache lantern, or papier mache, I think that's how you pronounce it. So that could be done as an individual project if you like to do different crafting bits and pieces. But loads and loads and loads. There's so much in here. This was only really to give you a brief idea. This is another little project here to cut out to make a house, and you've got all the designs here to make that work for you. You've got some little cards here to act as little journaling cards or little ephemera pieces to tuck into pockets with beautiful designs on the back. You've got butterflies that you can fussy cut out. You've got other bits here that you can cut out as journals. If you can hear my dog snuffling around in the background, I apologise. I'm not really sure what he's doing. I shouldn't have left him in here with me, really. There's another beautiful background. There's so much that you can use. Again, idea about fabrics and things as well, if you're a quilter or a sewer. More recipes, and here you can see I did actually use a couple of the cards. These were recipe cards. I did actually, just because these, you literally just pop these out, I did actually pull these out and put them into my recipe keeper journal. But again, these little edgings can be used as washi tape bits and pieces, and there's two designs, so you could use either that side or that side. Again, beautiful little picture here which just pops out if you want to be able to use it, and again, double-sided. And then just a final little bit there, and this is one of the cards that goes with the little cutouts, I think, from previously, and that just makes a little a little house. So there are so I keep repeating myself actually, but there really are so many lovely things in here that you can make use of. I just thought it wouldn't be fair to share this, and like I say, I think it's a relatively new magazine, so there are probably a lot of people that aren't aware of it, so I just wanted to share it all with you. So I hope this has given you some inspiration. There's some journal cards there as well. There's also some templates for envelopes which you can cut out and use these papers for. And they've given you all sorts of designs for your envelopes. And again, they're double-sided, so they've thought of both sides for you. It's such a well-designed and thorough magazine, well worth taking a look at. Like I say, the individual prices can reduce if you do subscribe. I'll reiterate again, I'm not sponsored by this company at all, but I just wanted to share such a fabulous little find with you. And that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you have. I would love to have you on board as a subscriber. Lots of other ideas coming up at all, but yeah, have a look through, see what you think, and enjoy your day. Thank you so much for your time this morning.